We'll build a brighter future for everyone.
How about now? Can you hear? Can you hear me now? You should be able to hear me now. Okay. Yeah, somehow I was on mute. That was a test. I wanted to see how interactive. I wanted to see if you guys were actually listening to me. That's what it was. I knew what I was doing. I guess I'm still a little rusty. I put this link up yesterday, so I don't know if Bob's seen it or not. So I text Bob to let him know I'm on live, and if he gets up in time, he'll jump on. But he might have let's just say went to sleep last night. He might still be asleep. So I apologize for the audio, but what are you gonna do, right? And all that. So we're gonna be talking about the Van Meter visitor to Iowa's wing that wouldn't die. I thought my phone was messing with me again. No. I was testing you, Danny. Sometimes people go to chats, but they don't have the audio up. They just want to show their support. So a lot of them aren't listening. Now I know all you guys are listening. No, it's been fun, right? It's been fun. So it's cool. So I'm happy to be here today. Happy to be back. I love this channel, this one here, because mysteries and all that out there. What my main goal for this channel for 2026 is just to find people who are willing to listen. That's about it. Just listen. I'm not here to tell anybody what they should believe in, what's true or not. That's up to the individual person. And anybody who knows me knows we're not going to fabricate stuff. What I'm talking about is not okay. So when you read stories, you don't know what's real, what's not anyway. So a story can be fabricated and you don't even know it, and you're just reading the story. I'm talking about, like, if anybody watched our video on this channel, well, Bob and I were in the mountains, Bigfoot hunting trip and all that. You'll notice when you guys watching that, we didn't find zero evidence of Bigfoot being in the area. Bob found this big, huge stick that's kind of weird, that if it probably was done by a human, but why? Why that long? Why that tall? So that was probably the closest mystery there is. The reason I'm bringing that up is I want you guys to know we're not going to fabricate. All because we went on this trip, all because I drove all the way from Seattle to California You know what I mean? All because we drove all the way down there, you're thinking like, well, they're going to have to fabricate something for people. No, we don't. We didn't catch nothing. We didn't really see no evidence. That the only evidence of a creature is what you see on that bed right there. Look at that. That's about it. I don't know. That thing's still alive. Are you alive? Yeah, I guess it's alive. So we don't fabricate. There's people who will fabricate. You know what I mean? You guys know what I'm talking about. People who, on every single exploration they go on, every single time, they always got something. Always got something. And no, they ain't gonna do that, right? I went on this one channel one time, right? I went on this one channel. I wanted to do a test. This is true story, guys. This is true story. This is not fabricated. I live by an airport, so there's always airplanes going across. So I took a picture of 2 airplanes far away on purpose. I took a picture of it. I went on this channel, a UFO channel, and I showed them the picture on my phone. Because when you take the picture, it looks like a big blaring light. You couldn't even tell they're airplanes, right? So I was on this channel, and they're all like, that's a UFO. I don't know what that is. That's not a plane. That is not an airplane. And they were dissecting it. This is not an airplane. To the fact that it was an airplane. I took it. I seen it. You know, because when you record things, and I bet you Cosmic Neighbors is better at explaining this as I am. When you're recording things on a device, what you actually hear live out there when it's recorded, no matter what, it's going to sound different. You guys know what I mean? I mean, the footage is never going to be exactly what you saw and hear with your ears and eyes. Now, technology is getting better, where sound is getting a little bit more closer to what you really heard. But everything, like taking a picture of an airplane, there you can tell it's an airplane. But when you're looking at it on your camera, it looks like a blur. So what I'm getting at is there's a lot of times when people come out and say, listen to the sound. What is that sound? Right? Have you guys ever I'm not gonna tell you guys to go do this. Go find a bear. Record a bear sound. Then listen to that recording of that bear. It doesn't sound exactly what you heard out there. The sound gets a little distorted, gets a little thing. And then when people play it, they do what they call plant. They tell you what they want you to see. So when it was on this channel, they're telling people, look, that's not an airplane. They planted that. So everyone's like, yeah, you're right. That's not an airplane. In fact, it was an airplane. I know because I took it. I wanted to see what these people say. So not everything has to be true. Not everything has to be false. To me, the fun part about investigation is just doing it, just having fun. And we get criticized for that. Bob and I got criticized for the Black Diamond investigation because Bob was drinking a beer out there. You know, listen, investigation is supposed to be fun. I believe, just a belief of mine, that if a Sasquatch is going to show themselves to you, they kind of know what kind of person you are already, right? If they see you're kind of a loose person, I think like when we saw Bigfoot as kids, it already knew our family. It knew that we're not nutheads. We're not crazy. We're not going to go nuts. You know, when you got hardcore investigators, they're there for a reason. Clickbait. They're there. By the way, where's Bob? You know what? I text him. Haven't had a response here. Let's do this. We're going to call Bob. Let's call him. Let's see where he's at. Let's see if he answers. Here we go. Here we go. Calling him. See, there's his name. Let's see if he answers. I don't think he.
Hello.
Man, Juan Torres wrote me something in the chat. He wrote, by the way, where's Bob? And I go, I don't know. Where's Bob? He might be sleeping.
Wait, today's Thursday.
Today's Thursday. We're live. I'm live.
Oh, I thought it was fucking Friday. God damn it. Why did I think it was Friday?
Yeah, guys, I found him. Bob is safe. Don't worry, everybody. You heard him. He's alive.
Fuck, I forgot it was Thursday. All right, I'm taking the trash out.
It's all right. It's all right. Von Torres was just asking where you are, and we wanted to make sure that you're alive and well.
Yeah, no, I'll be here. Give me about 5 minutes. I'll be hooking things up.
All right, Juan Torres, we found him. You guys did a good job in the chat. All right, we'll talk to you later. Take out that trash, or take out the dead body. Shh. I won't tell anybody what you did.
Shit.
We found him. We found him. Oh God. So Bob will come on and we'll start talking about the cryptid. If you wanted to know, on my channel, I dropped a song created by my band, Shaved Kitty. That's the name of the band, Shaved Kitty. I'm not gonna play the whole video for you, but created it. I put it on this channel. I own it. I own the rights to this song. So if anybody likes this song, you're all allowed to play on your channels. You're allowed to put it on your playlist. You know, this is my band, Shaved Kitty. Shaved Kitty. The song's called Raised on Lies. Now, just for the record, people, this song is not a hit piece to the Republican Party. It's not a hit piece to the Democrat Party. It's a hit piece to both parties. I just want to let everybody know that. I don't want everybody thinks, is there, you like this guy, you like that guy. What I'm telling you is that this song is about whatever we hear from the government to the day we were born to the day we die is all lies. And somebody asked me one time, then who are you voting for? You're voting for the person who you think lies less than the other guy. So I'm just telling you guys this because we're going to jump into conversation about the cryptid, but giving Bob a little bit of time to hear. So here's a little bit of the song, just a little bit.
I we learn. We'll build a brighter future for everyone.
Isn't that a good guitar riff? Listen to the beat. Right? You guys like that intro?
They told me, son, just trust the plan. Shook my hand like a preacher man. Said tomorrow's bright if I told that line. But
we'll play one chorus and I'll stop the song.
Work my fingers down the bone. Still can't make it on my own. Yeah, I was raised on lies, wrapped in red and blue. Different words, same old truth. They promise the sky, then pass the bill. You climb one hill, they tax it still. Don't matter who's wearing the tie. I was raised on lies. Yes, goes on.
All right, the song is on the channel. Again, the song's on the channel. And again, I'm not blasting one party. I'm blasting how the whole government are all a bunch of liars. All of them. They all just sell you lies. You're never going to get the truth. You know, whenever they have a UFO, what do you call it? A meeting, whatever. It's all a joke. It's all a joke. So are you for or against Trump? Listen, I've told a lot of people in the past, I voted I have voted Republican more than I have Democratic, but I've never voted for Trump because I never liked the guy. I don't like billionaire babies who think they should own the world. I don't like the guy. Never did, never will. But I hated both parties. I think we're not going to get into politics here, but I think we have had the worst 2 presidents we ever had in history. Joe Biden and Donald Trump, the 2 worst presidents you could ever have. We had a one after the other. I mean, it's just horrible. We live in a scripted world, people. We live in a stage scripted world. Exactly. Most stage, you know. So, you know, I learned to not talk about like who I voted for, because people, you know, when I go out and say, oh, I voted for George Bush's son, I liked him, I like the guy, you know, people are like, well, he's dumb. It doesn't matter, right? So I don't get into that, but we all know government, the number one thing for the government is to hide the truth. That's just a fact. It is what it is, you know. Now I can't say everything about government is 100% bad, because, you know, people might call Bob and I, you know, people have called Bob, you know, people have called us shells and all that stuff, you know, government shell. I mean, I don't know how, I don't know why, but listen, I'll tell people right now, Bob and I, we can fly wherever we want around the world on the government's dime.
Fuck yeah, we can.
That's a fact. That's all I'm going to show. That little card that Bob's got and I got, so we could go around the world for free on the government's dime and do research.
Yep. Sorry about being late.
If you want to call that a shell or not, doesn't matter. You get paid by the government. We get to go out investigations. And we don't have to tell them nothing. Actually, we have to tell where we're going. They do ask why you're going. And we tell them, oh, we're going to be investigating this. Oh, great. You two are nutheads, but go for it.
Yeah, fuck yeah. We can investigate wherever the hell we want. We can go anywhere we want.
Yeah, Bob's coming up here the Super Bowl weekend. He's going to get his finalized card, and then we're going to start picking places around the world.
Yeah, fuck yeah. I want to fly to Africa.
So, you know, and we're Bob, you and I, we're going to be flying on Uncle Sam's dime.
Yeah, all we have to do is just show up. Well, we have to put in for a spot and then bargain for it and then finally get the spot. Yeah. Once we get a spot, because, you know, we're badass, you know, we're priority, so we can get damn good seats. So, yeah, we can, you know, they won't be the most comfortable seats, but they're military transport. I've been on thousands of military transport. I know Mac flights like the back of my hand.
And you and I get to be on Max flights. Not gonna tell you guys how we got that, but we're on it.
Yeah.
And I know some people are gonna say, "See, I told you guys they're shells." No, we just know that we could get more information than most people can.
Yeah, we can. Fuck
You guys think that the government, the military bases and all that will ever get the full truth from Bob? You don't know him very well.
Fuck no. And we get to stay at the hotels on the military base, use their commissaries, do anything we want on the fucking base. Access information, you fucking name it, man. We can do it. Hells to the yes. I'm thinking about going to Panama. We should go to Panama pretty soon.
We can go to Panama, and then we'll have inside where we can talk to where the true stories are from, actual real enlistment soldiers. And the reason they would talk to you and I, because we're there. We were there.
Oh, Venezuela. We'll go to Venezuela. Yeah. Wasn't my daughter's ex-husband from Venezuela?
So, I know he's from around there, but you might be right.
He's from Venezuela, and all of a sudden, his whole fucking town has been wiped the fuck out.
Then Danny said we could pick him up, take him to Amsterdam. As long.
Oh yeah, I've been there.
Yeah.
You don't like it.
I mean,
you won't like it, Danny. You won't like it. Amsterdam sucks.
We could go pick him up, but he'll have to have that special kind of green card that we have to get on those flights.
Yeah. You'll need that clearance. You'll need that clearance, Clarence.
Magic card.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. Yeah. Amsterdam sucks though, man. It was bad. I was like, this is the most disgusting place I've ever been in Europe. Like, it was bad.
I've heard that from a lot of people that it's actually not as pretty as people think it is. You know,
Used to be.
Things you see in movies will have that one spot that's beautiful, but they don't. You know, they only show you the nice, beautiful spot. But when you look at the rest,
it's I've been all over there, man. And their weed is fucking awful. I mean, when I say it's bad, it's bad. It's like, what the fuck is this?
I never looked into this. You know, Juan says I could serve as your Spanish interpreter. I wonder, I don't know how that works. Could we actually sponsor somebody to be able to get him on a max flight along with us if we said we needed him for a reason?
I don't know. I actually don't know that. I don't know if we can.
You know, kind of like we could I could sponsor somebody to get on the military base with me if I needed to. But now I got my wife a green card. She has a card. She doesn't need it, but I could sponsor. I wonder because, you know, we could say, for medical reasons, we need him along. Can we, do a sponsorship?
Oh, yeah, we could if he's a medical assistant. If he's a medical assistant, yeah.
There's a ways we can make him one.
We'll make him a medical assistant. Yeah, he can do that. We both need medical issues. We have medical issues.
Yeah, I have to look into, like, can we do technically sponsorships?
We can look into that. We could. Then we'll just get really fucked up.
I could have a special medical clearance, yeah. Let's look into
that. Yeah, we'll look into that.
Hey, you never know. Like, Bob taught me something a couple days ago, like, and I looked it up, like, holy shit, you're right. It says it right here. I could do this.
Yeah, I found that. I don't want to talk about it, but that information I found out the other day, and I said, oh my God, I can't believe we have that. You know, because Trump really went in there and changed a lot of stuff. We joked about it is working against veterans on a lot of issues, but some other issues he's working for veterans. So it's kind of a toss of the coin. Wherever you land on that side of that coin is where, you get or you lose. I
mean, technically, even, if you think about it, even brain dead, even Biden, he's the one that started the PACT Act.
Yeah, he's part of the PACT Act.
People to have certain medical issues that was from other countries to be recognized. So, I mean, both sides. But the thing is you're right. See, both sides know to win a lot of states, you also need a lot of veterans on your side. So they're always going to like do this for you, do this, do this, do this.
Yeah.
And when you're like us or deeply inside, then you kind of know. But the only thing I'm kind of disappointed in pure government is when they allow like a Washington Post to make this ridiculous calling every single veteran frauds.
Yeah, there are people. Well, that's just somebody who didn't make the cut, never got in.
Well, it's funny, right? It's funny, right? I know we're way off topic, but every government that when they have like the UFOs or groups, they have this talk. So they were talking about like a lot of soldiers coming out of the military thinking they're already disabled. This one guy goes, people shouldn't get disabled money, right? This one guy, he was in the military, and he's like, nobody should get it. Nobody. They should like get out, get the training, and get a job, and get off like welfare. They were calling a lot of veterans welfare people.
That's what I did. I got out, went to college, fucking got a job, did all that stuff. Yeah.
This guy, he won't tell people, but this guy gets 100% disability, and he gets SMCs for missing legs. So this guy is making $9,000 a month. So it's almost like, how do you tell people they should get off, but you're on it? And if you don't fight in an actual war with guns, you don't deserve it.
That's where the argument comes in, because I was in the Gulf. I did the Gulf War fucking thing, and then after I got out, the Gulf War kind of just it lingered on for a while. It became like a police action, and but for the most part, the war was over. And so then you're getting all these people getting out with all these problems. And you're like, well, where would you actually at? I mean, like, where were you at? But you know, people can get hurt working on fucking machinery. They could all kinds of thousands of fucking things. You can, I mean, it's still fucking hard work, no matter what you're doing or not.
It is, but what people misses the point is, in the private sector, you get hurt, you file with the state, you file L&I, and you get money that way. When you join the military, technically, what they give you is their version of L&I.
Yeah, it's their version of L&I.
Directly from them. So it's almost the same thing. They just call it differently because once you join the military, you can't claim L&I on your state if you're hurt. It's you know, it's almost the same thing, but instead of being state, ours federal.
Yeah, no shit. Yeah, my ship had it had a lot of electricity. It had a lot of radiation, all kinds of wonderful things going on with it. So, you know, I was on this ship. We're like, oh, fuck. Yeah. I remember all that. So, yeah, well, anyway, we got monsters. What we got?
Well,
what is this guy?
The guy we're
is it
talking
a Pokemon?
about today is called the Van Meter Visitor, Iowa's wing that wouldn't die. So basically, this is in 1903, a small town of Van Meter was terrorized by something witnesses described as a giant winged creature, bat-like with glowing horn and beam of light on his head. Multiple respect to townspeople, bankers, doctors, newspapers, editors saw independently. One man reportedly shot at it at point blank range, and it didn't react. The creature was later chased into an abandoned coal mine. The town people sealed the mine. The sighting stopped. Nobody, no explanation. Here, okay. So exactly what it is the Van Meter. Okay, so hold on. I think I already. Okay, hold on. In it was a legend, a cryptid that doesn't fit nearly into any category. Was it a cryptid? An interdimensional being, an early UFO encounter before UFO culture even existed, or something far older that emerged from abandoned coal mines beneath the town? So, I mean, if you look at it, it looks like one of those a dinosaur, like those dinosaur birds.
It's pterodactyl. Yeah, it's pterodactyl. But yeah, with those dimensional unidentified flying objects, because they're not coming from interstellar space. They're time traveling, so they're just ripping. You know, they're using they're manipulating gravity, which is time. So basically, if you have a time travel ship and you're going through time, sometimes you might get something caught into that same ripple. You might get caught in that same gravitational pull. So I think a lot of times, more often than not, they accidentally bring something with them when they show up here. So they've had reports of dinosaurs, you know, and it's usually around where UFOs pop in and pop out. It's the same thing with the Biggie Foots. You know, the Biggie Foot, like, you'll see a Bigfoot and all of a sudden you'll also see like lights in the sky. It's like they always go hand in hand. And it's in my opinion, my humble opinion, that when they open up a wormhole and they kind of show up, they leave the door open. They leave the door open, something walks through. You know, it's just like, uh-oh, shit, we just showed up here and a damn left the gate open and the dinosaur showed up, you know, or a Bigfoot or like I said, a hominid or something, you know, just showed up accidentally. It usually happens around unidentified flying objects. Yeah. Yep. Yeah,
this main sighting happened in 1903. Resurgent 21st century trend of Bigfoot hunting, paranormal investigating that cable television today. Let me see here. Lewis also appeared. The story. Okay, so we know it's 1903. I'm trying to see if there's anything here that's very interesting. Shots were fired first by implement dealer U.G. Griffith, who fired at it. Don't know if this thing was trying to attack him or not, but you know, when people
man.
when people don't understand what they're seeing, they shoot it. I mean, that's sad to say, right?
Yeah, that's the way.
Know what it is,
it's coming right for us. It's coming right for us. Shoot, you know, it's just the best way to do it. It came right for us. God damn, they come right at us, and we had to shoot it, take it down. But yeah, I imagine it's like Rodan, Rodan from Godzilla.
The town that it's happening was Des Moines, Iowa. So it's almost like we're here, Des Moines, Washington. So it's almost like we're connected.
Yeah, well, we had the Mary Island incident where they fucking left that damn gate open. So I had all kinds of weird shit at my house. All kinds of stuff.
I believe there is a God, so I believe there's a demon. Okay, I mean, that makes sense. I mean, if you do believe in God, then you have to believe there's a demon. That's true.
Well, yeah,
was the
by definition, you don't know.
Real, Bob? That's the question here. Was the Van Meter visitor real? It depends on your belief system. I know there is good and I know there is evil, she said. I believe there is a God, so I believe there is a demon. I'm saying it was evil. Walking, even drove the gravel road out to the abandoned brick plant after consultations with Lewis. I never wanted to go up there again. I'll tell you that, she said. I tried to back up the car. I don't know if it was loose gravel, but I couldn't back up right away. I think what is going on, I'm getting out of here. Oh, yeah. So she's scared, okay? You're scared. That's nothing different. When something bad happened there, you know, you're going to be scared. So there's nothing, let me see here. I still thought this would be fun, but short. We will find out this was a hoax, no doubt in my mind. He abandoned his career at a non-profit chase paranormal, but his master's degree in psychology came in handy. He gives dozens of presentations each year in handwritten silver books. One is Van Meter Visitor, with co-authors Noah Voss, Kevin Lee. When we first started his presentation, people would approach him and privately tell their own stories of monsters and hauntings. Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah, I just think it was just got caught in a fucking wormhole and just got here.
Is there like any other images? Let's see here. So
it's
I mean,
a damn pterodactyl.
I mean, that's what it looks like.
Yeah, it's pterodactyl. Because they've actually had some pictures. You can find them online where these back in the 1800s, a whole group of soldiers are standing with a dead one. They have a big old dead old pterodactyl sitting there with the wings all spanned out. And you look at they even did some checking on the camera, the picture itself proved like they couldn't have faked it back then. You can't fake pictures like that, you know. It's just not back then, not 1800s.
What if that was Mothman?
Mothman, that was a whole. You know, here's the thing about these things. Here's the lore, the mythology.
Like
they always show up when something bad's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Like Mothman showed up when that bridge collapsed, killing lots of people. They seem to be harbingers of something bad happening. When you see a winged creature with bright glowing red eyes or whatever, usually something bad's gonna happen. I mean, that's just the story. It's always been the same story. Anything that flies in like that, it's almost as if it's here a little bit before something bad happens so they could take the dead to the other side or something. You know, they're just showing up early. Like, oh, here we go. There's going to be a whole shitload of people dying today, so I'm just going to show up a little bit early, get a little cup of coffee, have a smoke or two, party with some local prostitutes, and then, hell, let's just take them all back to the world of the dead. So they always show up when something bad happens. In fact, I think 9/11, there was reports of something flying around the buildings beforehand. Something weird, large in the sky. Kind of like what that was. Like a man. Just getting ready to take everyone across the other side. Maybe that's what the boatman actually looks like. He's got wings.
I didn't realize
Harbingers, correct. Thank you, Juan.
There's
Harbingers.
a cryptid wiki. I didn't know there was a cryptid wiki. So in the cryptid wiki is 121 years ago, a strange creature. Okay, so 121 years ago, and then we already read the story. I'm just seeing if there's anything new about this cryptid.
Yeah. Harbingers is the word I was looking for. Yes, the harbingers of death. Always showing up when something's bad's gonna happen. When lots of people die. Not just a few, but a lot of people die.
Forgot to tell you. Next week, Wednesday, I think noon our time. Remember we went on our show before, Karen Holton? Nice.
Oh yeah, I remember her. Yeah.
She wants us to come back on her show next Wednesday at 12.
Oh, okay. Wednesday at 12. Okay. Remind me the day before.
Yeah.
You know how I was doing chores today. I thought the show was tomorrow, and I'm like, wait, what?
Well, technically that's perfect because technically that next week on Thursday, I'm going to be driving from Seattle to Spokane.
Oh.
Through the snow. I gotta take Ollie to an appointment. Don't tell me how, why, but he's got an appointment all the way out Spokane, so I gotta drive 6-8 hours through the mountains in the snow. So I could take her show that we do on Wednesday and just put it on our show too. Put that on Thursday.
Yeah, we'll do that. That's what we'll do. Yeah, that sounds good. She's a cutie. That'll be fun.
Hey, JoJo. Welcome, JoJo. Let me see here. Neil Tyso suggests a movie that also 911 coding, Quit Earth. Should check that movie. There's a movie called what? Quit Earth?
Well, Quiet Earth. It's Quiet Earth. Yeah, I remember. That's an old one. That's like 70s.
Oh, Quit Earth. Quiet Earth.
Quiet Earth. Quiet Earth. Yeah, I think it's the 70s. It's pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Maybe
I remember that one.
The Dracula in Europe. Oh, yeah, Quiet. Yeah.
Ooh. I want to go to Dracula's castle. I'd love to go to Dracula's castle.
Oh, wouldn't that be awesome? That'd be a fun place to fly to.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
YouTube, when you have YouTube Premium, they have movies you can watch too. And they actually have a lot of 80s movies. So I was actually been rewatching some. And 2 nights ago, I rewatched Stripes. And it's different when you watch it when you're a kid and you watch it when you're older. And when you watch it way older, I'm sitting there watching it like, technically, Bill Murray is the jerk in this movie. I'm watching it again, like, he's causing his whole platoon to keep running. He can't keep his mouth shut.
Yeah.
He gets his troop captured, and then at the end, he gets an award for his fuck up. When you watch it in a different point of view, like, the only normal person in that movie was Sergeant God, what the fuck his name was?
Hoka. Sergeant Hoka.
But if you actually watch it, Bill Murray is
blown up, sir.
Like, don't you climb it? I'm like rewatching it, like, and then
that's a synchronicity. When did you watch it? When did you watch it?
2 days ago.
I watched it 2 days ago. I swear to God on my life. I watched it 2 days ago.
And then,
I'm not joking.
Then yesterday, Bob,
I watched it 2 days ago.
And 2 days ago, I watched 2 shows. I watched Excalibur is also on YouTube Premium, and just some little things you don't remember when you're a kid. Like, so King Arthur was he didn't know he was from a royal family. He was a peasant, and as soon as he pulled out the sword, his dad bows. He goes, "Stand up. I was your son before I became your king." Like, right off the bat, like I'm sitting there thinking, in real life, you're a peasant. You like, am I king? You're not gonna say I am king. It's like the writing's different. And then last night, on YouTube Premium, War Games is on there. So I watched War Games again, and it's just like,
Yeah.
and
That's just funny because I just watched Stripes.
Yeah, I mean, you start rewatching Stripes, you kind of realize that when you're young, you're laughing with Bill Murray, but when you've been in the military, Bill Murray's that guy you beat up because he keeps on getting everybody in trouble.
Yeah, he's the guy. Yeah, he's the guy you had a soap party for. If you guys don't know what a soap party is, it's when you take your bar of soap and you put it in your you put it in your pillowcase and you fucking whack the shit out of them with the fucking soap bar. Because you always had one of them, two of them guys in there where they should not have been in. They crying and whining, pissing in their bed. Always fucking up, talking back, getting everybody push-ups, sit-ups, extra runs. The piece of shit, you know. And that's when the drill sergeant leaves knowing there's going to be a soap party that night. When everybody clops that fucker with a soap.
Yeah, because when you have to run in there and with your gear on. Terminator is a movie that has more realistic nowadays with AI. Not just Terminator. I mean, people. If you go back, if you think about AI, if you think about the premises of Battlestar Galactica, that TV show was about where mankind built machines to help, but these machines learn that the biggest threat to humans are humans. So Battlestar Galactica was like
humans are the parasites.
AIs that these robots are programmed now to kill humans because they're the ones that do all the harming. So a lot
parasites.
Of these all these older shows, kind of like Terminator, is based on where the main threat to the world are humans.
Are humans.
And if you think about
and it's not all humans.
Not all humans, but and think about the movie War Games, right? The idea of War Games was because 22% of people cannot turn that key when they need to shoot the nuclear bombs. So they took the people out.
Yeah, because it's
hook up the Whopper because it's an AI machine that learns how to win. It keeps learning. So you can say that's like an early AI type of machine that's learning from its mistakes. I mean, you're talking AI that a machine is trying to learn. Like if it loses, it'll learn how come it lost and how it's going to win next time. I mean, you're talking AI stuff.
Well, yeah. I mean, they're rebuilding nuclear bombs. They're redoing them now, where they're less. They're explosive, but less radiation. So they won't kill the planet. So like, okay, well that's better. Okay, good job. It's just there's no way to win.
Well, the show V, I don't know V all about like AI kind of show, but V kind of shows that a lot of people believe that aliens from another life form look like with what do you call it? Reptiles. A lot of people believe that you look like reptiles in other worlds. And I
debunked that a long time ago.
Yeah.
There are no reptiles. From the way back wins, thousands of years ago, when you had a particular pureblood species, everybody had freckles, red hair and freckles. Freckles to a place that don't have freckles looks like scales. So people with freckles, it used to be a large, now it's small minority. It's a recessive gene. It never really shows up. It shows up. People have it, but not very much. Freckle faces. So freckle faces, I even argued this in college about the mythology of reptiles. Like they always say the royal families are reptilians. No, they're RHO negative, which means they have the freckle gene, which means they're freckled face, which means they look like reptiles. That's how that is. Just saying, if you had a country where a bunch of red-haired, freckle-faced guys showed up and women with freckles, like completely covered, you'd look like a reptile.
Now, Bob, what would you do if you're on a date, right? You're on a date, you're with this hot woman, right? Or hot
Yeah.
man, doesn't matter. We're not prejudiced here. Hot man, hot woman, and they go, "I'll show you something sexy," and they start tearing off their face, and it's a reptile. Would that turn you on or turn you off?
I'd hit it. No, I'd hit it anyway. I'd do it just for the fun of it. I was already a few drinks in. I'm already a few drinks in. Fuck it. I'm gonna hit it anyway.
I mean, imagine that tongue
Yo.
on you.
I mean, you know, we have paper bags with this paper bagger. Here, put this paper bag on for a little bit. It's fine. Roll over. I don't have to see your face. No, I definitely hit it. Oh, 100%.
Oh my god, I can't. It's hard. I
Damn,
can't.
it's cold.
Wow, look at that hair. I didn't remember that hair. That's a lot of hairspray.
Mm-hmm.
They kind of
That was
overdid
80s,
it.
late 80s. Yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Reptiles. Well, I mean, technically, we've got a reptile brain in our fucking head skulls. We got reptile brain. We got one. It's attached to our spine. So we've got a reptile brain. And then we have a mammalian brain, which is on top of the reptile brain. Then we have the neo-mammalian brain, which is the new portion of our brain. So you have 3 different fucking distinct layers of the brain. In fact, if you took a human brain and took the brains apart, it's 3 different parts, and you line them up with an animal, they would be the same size. So the reptile brain in our heads is the same size as a reptile running around, eating their own shit. Take out the reptile portion of our brain, it's the same size as the brain as a fucking reptile. I mean, a bigger reptile, but yeah. So technically, we're all reptiles. At one time.
Now,
anthropologically speaking.
Now, hopefully, the women don't get insulted. What I'm about to say is in the show V, right?
Oh.
The girl has a baby, right? Half reptile,
Yeah.
half human. Now, I'm just thinking. I don't know why I was thinking this. So, the baby turns out to be half reptile, half human. So, but the father is a pure reptile. So, I'm just saying, if you're about to hit the sack, wouldn't the person could tell that a certain body part is not like a human kind of a body part, that this thing feels like a reptile kind of a. I mean, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like I'm sure.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
I'm sure that the guy's penis is probably a reptile penis, right? So
he wouldn't have one.
Know, like, hey, this don't feel right.
He would have a cloacal opening. Reptiles have cloacal opening. They don't have outside genitals like we do. Theirs is inside their body.
So vice versa. So if you're a man and you're about to make it with the V reptile, would that part feel the same as a human woman? I mean, they can put skin grafts over their body, but you can't literally change your body parts into a human part. So wouldn't you be able to tell if you're a real man? I guess if you're a virgin, you're not going to know. But if you're not a virgin, wouldn't you know?
Well, a man would have a cloacal opening, which means he would have no external genitalia. It'd all be internal. And all a male reptile does, it's like a bird. All it does is fertilize. It just.
Well, you know what? She was like out of high school, so maybe it was her first time. So I guess she wouldn't recognize a reptile penis versus a human penis, I guess. I'm saying.
Well, there's the other argument that people don't really realize about when these extraterrestrials, these interdimensional, the Greys. We'll just say the Greys. What people don't know is they all have female genitalia. They have no male genitalia. They're 100% female. I mean, they're female as in they have no male hormones in their bodies. None. They have none. They have basically a cloacal opening. That's why there are no Greys with male genitalia. They are all technically female. People don't know that. Which means when they were created, they were introduced to zero male testosterone. None. So, some grays look different, as in they had some testosterone added to their thingy, which could potentially give them a baby Gerber dick, probably. But when the
I'm just asking.
yeah, well the autopsies on all the autopsies when they get these guys, they get them into the room. They 100%. They have no male genitalia. They are female.
Sometimes in life, partner, husband, wife, sometimes they gotta get a little lubrication kind of a thing to help them out. So what I'm saying is, I would think you would realize that whoever you're in bed with, they're not human.
Well, the other problem is with a reptile female that is, that's like in Australia, marsupials and all those other they lay eggs. Remember, people forget about that. In Australia, the mammals lay eggs, and so it's all external fertilization. And kangaroos carry their babies in a pouch. It's old. It's old mammal. Old mammals way back.
Person to ask that question to. So, Danny, how does a reptile woman feel like?
Whoa.
Of all people who know, Danny has said he's been with 100,000 of different people. So I'm sure one of the women he's been with had to be a reptile.
Reptile. Yeah.
I believe the Greys are like Godzilla in that crap 90s movie. They were both male and female. They were both pregnant.
Well, yeah, they'd be like the Sleestack. They all have female genitalia. One male, if they are a male, they would fertilize. They only fertilize. There is no sex. There is no sex. It is only fertilization.
Didn't Mork and Mindy? He's a male. He got pregnant
with an egg. Yeah,
with an egg. He laid an egg.
Yeah, like it with an egg.
And there's a species, right? There's one of the frog species. It was the theory in the movie Jurassic Park that if they're in an environment where there's no male, that female frog can become a male frog.
Yeah, that is a fact. Yeah. They switch sexes depending on the supply and demand for males to fertilize. They could switch sexes.
Well, we got his answer.
Do it yeah.
Nope. I don't remember banging no lizard. A beaver woman, maybe a Bigfoot, but no lizard.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean,
but unless he's living with one now, he's kind of embarrassed to tell us.
Yeah. So older the animal or older the species is, less it's a whole different kind of fertilization thing. Like fish. Fish don't have dicks. Fish have cloaca openings. All the old species have cloaca openings.
Fish lays eggs, and then the other fish fertilizes it. Yeah, they don't do it together.
No, it's the same thing. There is no super chat available.
That's because this channel got its monetization taken away.
Yeah. We're lucky to be on.
I don't know if this channel will ever be able to have monetization back.
No, I doubt it.
Maybe one day.
I mean,
maybe we'll put a link if people wanted to donate money, but Bob and I don't really care for monetization and money, so it's not why
you guys get it for free.
We're
doing it for free.
It's fun. Yeah, we're doing it for free. So
yeah,
the theory is why some people believe monetization is important, because there's a belief that if your channel is monetized, YouTube will push your channel out more than others. I don't know if that's true or not. But but maybe one day this channel can be. I don't know, but we're not doing this for no money. And even when the channel was monetized, we never made money, because people, you got to understand, YouTube, you have to make over $100 to be able to even cash anything on YouTube after they take out their 35%. And if you don't make 100, you don't get nothing. So it's You know, it's
Well, yeah, I used to do what was it? PayPal on mine for a little while, the old channel. And I ain't gonna lie to you, man. There's some days I was just completely broke. I couldn't do any shows, but people threw bones in there, and I'm like, oh, I'll go down, and I told people I'm gonna go buy beer and cigarettes, and I'll do a show. That's what it went to. So it, I ain't gonna lie, I had a lot of shows because of the monetization, but that was through. I did, the other one. I didn't go through fucking YouTube, but yeah, it worked. But now Eric and I are okay. The government's taking care of us, and now we get to fly for free and do all kinds of wonderful things for free and stuff. You know, we're back into the throes of the government, so I love it.
yeah,
I love it. It's
yeah. Probably if for people to find this channel, if they would type in Gypsy Road Mysteries, it'd be the first one there. But you have to type in the word mysteries along with Gypsy Road. And the reason is by adding that word, it leaves the channel alone from being taken down because the word is considered a bad word now.
yeah.
The word gypsy is considered bad. But because it's called Gypsy Road Mysteries, it takes away from them justifying to take the channel down. That's
I had to find it myself.
Yeah, you have to type in
because
Gypsy Road
Gypsy's derogatory. That's what.
Yeah, if you type in Gypsy Road Mysteries.
Yeah, because Gypsy Road is considered derogatory.
Exactly. So when you type in the word mysteries, it's more now saying, oh, the channel's about taking a journey, finding mysteries. It's not. It helps them to think you're not bad. Sucks, right? It's like a.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It is what it is, right? I mean, it's
Yeah.
it's you know. So, are you doing a show later today? What are you doing later today?
Oh, hold on. Whoa, shit, my fucking thing here. Oh, hold on. What the fuck? Hold on. Something. Oh, yeah, I'm doing a show today. Hold on 1 second. 1 second, Eric. I'm going to do something here. I'm going to put the name of my channel on here so you guys can find me if you had to. I got to copy and paste it. Yeah, I'm doing one today. I have to do one today because I got plans for tomorrow. Because tomorrow is the first of the month where Joe Bob Briggs does a show live. So I'm going to be watching that tomorrow. But yeah, I'm doing a show tonight. Yes, I'm putting my name up.
What movie is he going to be doing tomorrow, Briggs?
I don't know. It's exciting. I don't know. You know, he does this crazy.
Does
he plays the bee.
Or I mean,
yeah, he play. You know, he does.
Do you know in advance what he's going to be evaluating?
No, he don't tell you. He doesn't tell you in advance at all. You just gotta. It just comes on. Then he does like two B movies from the 60s, 70s, 90s, 80s. You know, he just does it from whatever B movie, horror movie, whatever it is. It's random. Just random. But yeah.
See what I mean, people?
Oh,
military secret undercover army. See what I mean? You have to type in Gypsy Road Mysteries, and then Bob's actual channel is Beer Bong 911.
Yeah, this is that
undercover army.
Yeah, so that's just I put it on there. So that's my channel now, and it's ironic because I'm getting a lot of people that found me again. A lot of people found me. They're like, "Hey, you're still on?" I'm like, "Yeah, I've been kicked off every fucking channel." I finally have a channel they haven't given me a strike on, and I can play music and fucking tell any story I want. Hey, don't kick me off this channel. So I got a legitimate channel now that they don't give me any problems for. They might remove the video, but I don't get a strike anymore. So it's all part of the government's fucking new plan for us.
And people, just like yesterday, I dropped a music. I created the video myself. Any music I drop on this channel on weekly, it's copyright free to be used by anybody. I own it. I copyright own those songs. Whatever I put down on this channel, you could use it yourself. It's not copyrighted.
Oh shit! Let's see what this. Oklahoma had some fucking tornadoes today. shit, there's a lot of all kinds of weather shit going on right now, all over the planet, man. Or back on the turtle, whatever your forte is, because we got to make sure, we got flat earthers that watch us too. So I just say back of the turtle. So on the back of this turtle is a whole lot of storms going on. All kind of fucking storms. Oh shit. Okay, so here we go. So Danny Satan has my my channel now. This is my channel. I've been getting a lot of people lately. Like, what the fuck? It's making me nervous going on now. And used to have like 5 or 6 people.
And people, this is all you have to do. You take your mouse over what Danny just put and click on it, and it will take you. Hold on. I have to get rid of this screen and take you to the screen that here, and then it takes you to this screen. Military. Oh, there's that fucking chicken. I knew that chicken was somewhere.
Yeah,
there's
that's
that
it.
chicken, people. You can't trust a chicken.
Yeah, it's a chicken in a spaceship, running the spaceship.
Yeah.
That's my philosophy of chickens.
Can't trust that chicken.
So yeah, that's my channel. That's me. That's what I'm on. And in fact, I got a post for that today, and I'll be on at my usual 4:20. And by the way, I bought a bong that's unbreakable. In fact, while you were calling me, I was like, "What's up, Eric? Like, what are you doing?" I just took the trash out. I'm also buying a bong that's supposed to be non-breakable. So I've got an unbreakable bong on the way. I ordered today.
Well, Tori's worried about you. Tori's was asking about you, and I'm like, okay, let's call him up.
Yeah, I have my phone. I just, I have my phone. I have it on a string. I carry my phone around my neck because I don't ever answer my phone. People that know me are like, dude, don't you ever answer your phone? I go, no. So I got a string for it now, and I wear it around my neck. So this is how I carry my phone now. So when Eric was calling me, I'm like, oh, hold on. What's up, dude?
And then if anybody's interested, tomorrow I already got a link channel up on my other channel. Tomorrow's topic is about women of rock.
Yeah.
On how women can rock just as much as guys can. And
they sure the fuck can.
we're gonna go all the way back from when the Runaways were 15, 16, and all the way to where they all built all their careers from the Runaways. 3 major bands came from the Runaways. 3 of them. One, of course, Joan Jett solo. Of course, the other one, Lita Ford solo, and the third, I forgot her name, but she was in the band Bangles. A lot of people don't realize that one of the members of Bangles was from the Runaways.
I'm a big fan of Lush. Remember we used to rock Lush all the time? We were driving all over Seattle.
Yeah, Lush is another all-girls group, and you could say that if it wasn't for like a girl group like Runaways, a lot of those other girl groups might never have happened, because kind of inspired. Because I'm not talking about they weren't pop. Runaways was not pop. They were like low budget punk rock kind of a thing, and it inspired a lot of bands. So, but beyond that, people, I appreciate you all being here. Bob's doing the show 4:20. I'm doing the show tomorrow, and we'll see you all next time on this channel next Monday.
Thank you.